So yeah, I hope everyone's really good on today. And also I've also put a tip jar now on my YouTube channel for anyone that would like to give me tips as well. So I will start by just going into the readings. I know because there's always a lot here, and to hear on Wednesday, not Wednesday, we're Sunday, Sunday during the day. I like to try and keep them to an hour and a half, just because I've got things I also need to do as well. Okay, so I know it's been stressful. It's been busy. I had last weekend off, so it's been a bit stressful week. So Mercury's coming out of retrograde this week. I think tomorrow, 19th. So which is Tuesday for us in Australia. So Mercury's going to be coming out of retrograde, and we'll be going forward, as well as Jupiter's going to go forward. We've got Pluto going forward, Saturn going forward. So we've got a lot of things going forward now. So which should help. Mercury's retrograde, things don't go according to plan. And you sometimes hear people from the past, but yeah, things don't go according to plan when Mercury's in retrograde. I've had a few things haven't go according to plan during this retrograde. Hasn't been great. But anyway, when it goes forward, it should be good. So let's have a look here what we've got. So we've got hi Ray, hi Danielle. So here in Sydney, where so they called it Freedom Day on Monday. However, those who are not jabbed, obviously it's not freedom for them. We've got the same rules for us. I've been able to have a haircut and also to my beautician because I have wonderful people around me who, that sort of stuff. So I'm lucky. But some people who don't, unfortunately, it's December 1 when we can actually go out and dine at restaurants and go where we want to. So, but other than that, it's okay. It's okay. I know some states have got it harder. Northern Territory now, I saw somewhere that they're now saying if you don't get the jab, you'll be fined if you go to work. So it's not great. But I do feel like things are going to start coming up. These next couple of months are going to be very big. I did my hair like 10 minutes, so didn't spend much time on it. But yeah, that's how basically what's happening here. But I still see Dan Andrews. I still see something. I still see him. I feel like that this investigation he's under, I do feel like that November, December, I do feel like by December the mandates are kind of stopped here, and I do feel like he's going to get taken down by even like November. So I do feel like something for him in November coming up for Dan Andrews, for you guys in Melbourne as well. So hi, Power Kitchen Australia. So greetings from Sydney, Danielle. I have 2 questions today. What do you see for our new Premier? Yep, Dominic. Do you see my husband's construction business expanding and hiring the right people? Okay, let's see. I did think about him last time. Look, I feel like he's quite fair. He seems like he's going to open up. I kind of feel like the December 1 thing might be pushed. It might be brought forward in November. I am feeling like that with him. I kind of, I mean, at the moment he's all we got for now. But I do feel like he's a bit reasonable because he was the one that got us December 1. So it's just, I guess what deals are they going to make and to get things happen. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. A few cards on him and the Premier. So Dominic, let's have a look what we got for him. Yeah, so I do feel like he's kind of there is a compassionate side to him, caring. I do see him getting a really like frustration now, and I feel like it's more the media that's going to frustrate him. And I feel like it's already been happening now. People have been blowing up his personal, I guess, religious views. But the thing is, people are forgetting is that Gladys had the same views as him. So Gladys was against abortion. She was also against what's it called? I forget what it's called when you want to take your own life when you're sick. euthanasia. She was also against that. So the things that he's against, she was also against. And I do feel like that there's an evenness with him. So I feel like there's some sort of reasonable with him. That's there. I do see like good things. Like the second card I pulled out was unity. So I do feel like he's about bringing people together, bringing it all together. And even like now, you notice like there's less sort of scare tactics coming out. We don't really see Dr. Chant. We don't see Hazard coming out doing their fear mongering and scaring and trying to all those bullying that they were doing. We're not seeing that with him. Where he stopped those press conferences. So I do feel like he's more about moving forward than staying back. And I do feel that by December we're going to see where he really stands on things. And but I do feel like he's going to have a bit of a boost to him in December. So yeah, judgment's still out. But for now, like as I say, he's all that we've got down here in Sydney. But I do see him leading us way through this storm, through this dark period. He would lead us through the way. He will get up. He is having to rise up. This is the business, I guess, progression for him, and he will have to rise up. And he is going to I feel like he's going to be a bit of a push, and we're really seeing that to Viscoma. He's going to be pushing and testing him as well with that. Is what I see from him. At the moment, I see him being, yeah, okay. I think Gladys got too cocky and she got too corrupt. Let's just say that. Okay, now with your husband's business, construction business. Okay. Look, he will get the right people. He needs to be very choosy who he's picking, and he needs to use his judgment. And also, I feel like common sense. I just feel like he really needs to use his common sense, and really looking to see where people are and what they're doing. Let's have a look here on your construction. So your husband's construction business. There's something about a 2 with this. I don't know if I'm looking at a time frame in 2 months, or if it's like there's something about 2 sites. There's something about 2 as 2 with your husband's business. I do feel like it will expand. I do feel like, so I know I've read before. I can't remember where you baked your base, but somehow I feel like he's in there's about expansion in Sydney. Maybe coming up for him as well. So like your husband's the boss. He's like the boss with him. He's still got a few things to go through. He is a lot of, I guess, self-reflecting. He's not out of the woods yet, but however, there is still hope, and I feel like there is money, and a bit of like I feel like there's playfulness around him. So I feel like maybe he's very playful, but there is money there. And so therefore I do feel like, as I said, I do see expand, and maybe there's 2 sites. Maybe that's what I'm seeing, two sites. Next year, I feel like is when you're going to see the growth starting to happen with the business. I'm going to say by between February and March, there's that time frame. I feel like where there is a time for expansion and going up. I feel like your husband's a very, very proud man, but I do feel like he just needs to be very choosy on who he's getting in. Because the moment it's kind of like it's kind of like I'm closing my eyes and I'm going any, mini, money mode and picking whoever's there. So he really needs to, I guess, use his intuition and his judgment as well. And I feel like that's more with the sharks coming around him that I see in this card. But it's a message in the bottle. So I feel like that there's someone there also that he has that's sort of by his side, that's very good judgment call, that has their heart's in the right place, and also guiding, but he also has someone else there with him that's like a bit of a snake who's there, who's not really telling him the whole truth as well. He needs to get rid of that snake and keep the other person in. And I do see it getting busier, but next year is when I see that. So I hope that helps and makes sense. So hi, Maureen. How are you? So hi, Danielle from Los Angeles. Hello. It's so nice to see you as always. Thank you. Can you please tell me what's coming up for me in general? Okay, so we'll look for you, Maureen. I just feel you're very nervous and very anxious, and I do feel like you're kind of maybe a bit scared to what's coming up. for you, but at the same time I see it's like a bright day, like a sunny day, so I do feel like things are going to get I guess easier or better for you. Like you've had this dark cloud over, I guess, worriness, or was it fear, that's been around you, I think, a while, maybe even since February perhaps, that this has happened. But it's like you're shedding, so it's like you're sort of shedding that energy off. It's like you're transforming. It's like you're a snake sheds its skin. So I just feel like there's a big reveal with you that's coming out, and I do feel like you're getting more confident, or you're being more stronger within yourself as well. And you've got a clear view of where you're going, because I feel like with you, these next I'm going to say that for 3 months is about planning your future and planning where you're going as well, and where you're heading to. I do feel like Christmas is going to be quite good for you. I do feel like Christmas is about like family. I do feel like there's going to be good things. Like you're getting good things for you around Christmas as well. The thing that you're really scared or nervous about or anxious, I do feel like that's going to blow over. I do feel like it's like you're going to ride this storm out, and once you ride it out, I definitely feel like March next year you're like, oh, it's kind of relief a bit about what's going on there for you. I do feel like you're going to hear from someone from your past. This might be when Venus is in retrograde coming in December, but there's someone from your past going to come back into your life. You're going to hear from someone in your past that you're, and I feel like you're going to want to hear from them. It's someone that maybe you haven't heard from in a while, but it's like someone, I just feel like someone from your past you're going to hear from as well for you. Okay. Hi, Ray. Danielle, I'm sorry, and my volunteering due to, yeah, I'm sorry. So I've decided to start my Soul Trader spiritual business. That's very good. Do you see me getting it started this year? Thanks so much. We can get started at any year, any time. You can get started on this. It's just like you've been you got to be in a big lot. I still see that move for you. I still see that move for you. Let's have a look here. And I know it's very hard. It's just been hard, especially for you guys, because that mandate, I don't know when that's going to end. December. I feel like by kind of by December, because I do see Dead Andrews in handcuffs, like I saw Gladys. So I do feel like something's going to happen with him with this with these cases that are going on. Because I still see that the Labour Party distancing themselves from him. So I do feel like by December, but I will hear even mid-November something with him as well. I do feel like with him now, as of with you in your business, I say go ahead and do it. I feel like January next year is when it's going to really take off for you. Don't forget, we've got Jupiter coming into Pisces at the end of the year. That's going to be great for spirituality as well. So definitely a good time to start getting that up and running for you. I do feel like social media, you're really going to have to buckle that up. I guess I feel like TikTok, getting TikTok with you as well is really going to start to and boost you. When you say spiritual business, I'm seeing crystals with you. So I don't know if you're going to be selling crystals and cards, also maybe even healing with you as well. But yeah, I really feel like it may take a while. You may have to do like a lot of lives, like how I'm doing here, maybe even on YouTube, to also help you. But I do see it's going to be slow, but I'm going to say but it's going to be growing throughout next year. So I feel like you can get started as soon as next month. You could potentially get started on this. But yeah, I definitely see growth with you. I also feel like there's going to be I feel like another job's going to come up for you as well. So I do feel like, I know the mandates there at the moment, they're not great and they are restricting your movement, but I do feel like you're going to have like a part-time gig. I do feel like you're going to have another job, so you'll be doing two things like me. So maybe in 3 days. But yeah, I do see two incomes coming in. So I do feel like you might even get another job as well. So I hope that helps, Ray. But definitely get started in that spiritual business for sure. We have to learn to be self-sufficient right now and going ahead. So hi Maria, hi Danielle from New York. Hello. Are there any urgent messages for me that I should know about? Okay, You too. I feel you're too very also nervous and anxious as well. Okay, let's have a look. So any with you, but stop, look, and listen, and also don't hesitate using your gut feelings for things. Like you can be, I guess, complacent, but also you really got to listen to those intuition with you, and to knowing, I guess, what's real and what's not true, and where you are. It's like you're going in a maze at the moment. It's like you're trying to work your way around this maze and trying to get to, I guess, find your way out of where you're going. I do feel next, like I'm going to say early next year, things are kind of looking up for you as well. We just get rid of this year, and guess we'll want to get into the new energy of next year. But there's something about next year where things are going to start, I guess, rising up for you. But if something doesn't feel right, then just I would just leave it for you, as well. And what else is coming up? I also feel like there is some sort of celebration coming up around you as well. I just see like balloons, and I just see like celebration balloons, confetti. So I do feel like there's some sort of celebration coming up around you too. But for the rest of this year, I just feel like intuition is a big thing for you, and I just feel like just be careful. Like it's like you're on this tightrope, so you're trying to balancing your way onto the other side, but you're gonna make it there. By December, there's relief by December for you too. It's like, oh, I feel like sigh of relief in December. Okay, so hi, Maria Rest. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for doing your live chats. No worries. Can you ask my guides if I should stay living in Sydney or should I move back to my hometown in regional New South Wales? Oh, okay. At the moment, I feel like you're going to stay in Sydney at the moment. However, a possibility of move, I do feel like would happen around June next year for you. It is this say, or should I go? This iffy situation that you're in. But I feel like if you're wanting to move back, I feel like it possibly could happen in around June next I'm going to say by June next year to move back. At the moment, I feel like it's you're just in a hard place at the moment of moving back. And I feel like you got family. Obviously, it's where you're from. So, but just see your family come get you to move back home with them. So, I'm like saying, come back. It's what I will say is that you will. I feel like when everything happens again, everything settles down here, you are gonna miss Sydney. I'm gonna say that to you, but it's yeah. You're the one that's gonna make the call, but I see by June next year, possibly you could be moving back to regional. And I do feel like when that door's open to go back, I feel like you could go back for a short, like even Christmas, or for a short hot stay. I do feel like you could go back there as well. And it'll just be happy to see, like a big celebration. Happy to see everybody too. But yeah, it is a bit iffy. Look around. Make sure the prospects are there for you in your hometown. But I see if you go, it'd be. I feel like it maybe be by June next year. And I know even myself, I was like, oh, should maybe it's time to go somewhere? And I was like, my guides were like, no, there's no point going anyway. So, but I like this. I like this hustle and bustle. So hi, Maria. Will things get better for society and health? Look, we're not out of the woods yet, guys. We're not out of the woods yet. What I feel like. So we're still going to deal with some stuff next year coming up, but I guess they're going to be different. Okay. And our government's going to change. I know that. The government's going to change. The money system's going to change. There's a lot of changes coming up over the next couple of years, especially while Pluto's still in Capricorn, at last part of Capricorn, getting ready to come into Aquarius. Plus, we've got that Uranus in Taurus. So everything like Taurus is not a sign of flexibility. It's a sign. It's just not a sign that goes with the flow. And Taurus rules very like earthly things, like it rules finances, it rules money, it rules, I guess it can it can really propagate the earth. That's why we've got that all these earth stuff happen, quakes, tornadoes, weather events happening. It's I think we're not even quite halfway through that transit yet. So there is a lot still that's going to be going on coming up. And unfortunately, the way we were living before that's the old way. So I think we've still got a few more years to go, I guess, before we're at, holy, just peace. We've got a bit to go through yet, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Unfortunately, it's going to be worth it in the end. That's what I keep telling myself, it's going to be worth it in the end. But I guess we just need to make sure that we're self-sufficient, and just try and get through this period the best we can. But in terms of these men, we started seeing some of the mandates stop in Europe. They started stopping them in some of the countries over there, and I feel like that might spread. So hello, Gypsy Goddess. Hi, Danielle. Hope you are well and safe. Do you see William getting back in contact with me in the future? Is that romance connection is over? Was ever serious? Just me. Okay, let's have a look out for you. I feel like there's a hesitancy with him. He's really hesitant about, I guess, where he's in life and what he's doing. He's unsure. It's just there's an unsureness with everything. Possibility of December. You may hear something December with that Venus in retrograde. Let's have a look. At the same time, he's very distracted too. I feel like this man is very distracted as well. I do feel like it's been a bit of heartache with you with this person too, and I do feel like there's a loneliness there with you as well with him. He's going through a lot. Maybe I feel like he even gets a bit depressed, a bit down with him as well. I feel like probably I feel like new romance could be coming in for you. There's some cards on you because I do feel like it could be something new. I don't feel like he's coming back in the near future. You might hear from him or hear something about through different connections, or could be coming in as well. It's like I know you can feel like you're wanting that. You do feel like he's your soulmate. I'm not getting that sign that he is your soulmate. However, I could be wrong with that. This also is a timing issue as well as I guess what's in your contracts and the divine timing as well. I don't see him back in the near future. However, that may change. And I do see that I can see you're hoping and really worried, and you're trying to believe. But I do feel like someone new could be entering your life, and I do feel like probably maybe even around July. Could be like looking at July next year or the year after. I know it seems a long way, but I do feel like there's someone else coming into as well. I feel like with this man, we can't help who we love, but I do feel like with this man, there's something about him. I just feel like there's an unstableness with him as well. I guess because it could be his personality or just where he's going. There's a very unstableness as well. And I feel like you need someone who's very grounded, who's very committed, who knows what they want. And he's not going to, I guess you're not going to be second best to them or play second fiddle, where you're going to be more in your power too with this other person that comes in, because you really need a person that's going to help balance you out and not a person that's going to make you worry as well. So I hope that kind of helps. Unfortunately, I don't see it now, but I do see someone else coming in for you. It's just a timing issue. Okay. And there's a lessons to learn. We're never wasting our time with people. It's always lessons that we learn. So I really hope that helps with you. I know it can be hard with romance and love. It can be very hard. Okay. Okay. So, Maria, I just quickly saw it now. I'm going to say, Maria, I feel like December. There's something about December. And plus that tensions are building up everywhere, okay? I'm like, yes, at the moment for us in Sydney, where they're saying that December not the mandates, but by December everyone's the same. So, but the mandates, we're hoping it goes. But the thing about December and America, don't forget, December's going to be a big month for you guys coming up, especially with Biden. I just feel like something may even happen to him in December too. I don't see him staying around for the full term. But you guys are coming to your Pluto return, and every time Pluto, and where it is, you've had war. I mean, you're built on war. When Pluto was put your chart, that was the war to break away from England, and then when it came around again, that was your civil war with the South and the West, South and North, and that's coming around again. So it's going to be, I feel like perhaps you're coming up with another civil war, and it could be to do with the jab. But the thing about December, and Jupiter's in Aquarius going forward now, so we should see more justice happening, more stuff for humanity should start happening now until the end of the year, at least. And then we've got next year with Saturn there by itself, which I'm a bit worried about personally, just because then we won't have any Aquarius in there. Thank you whoever paid me some money. Thank you so much to whoever that was. I appreciate it a lot. So KC me. Hi, I'm confused by your post. You said you wouldn't get the vaccine. Okay. So yes, so I didn't. I just have a hairdresser. I'm not gonna say her name, especially like this, because she wouldn't want me to do that. That I've been seeing since I was, I guess, in school, and so she agreed to do my hair. So basically, that's what's happened. Yeah. Same as my beautician as well. So yeah, guys. So if you aren't, and if you've been seeing your hairdresser for a while, yeah, if you are in Sydney, you can message me. But just I'm not going to say who it is over this, because I don't want anyone that may go to this person. Yeah, she's asked me not to. But yeah, so I'm still am not, but I've just got a hairdresser who's kind enough that agreed to do my hair. So yeah, that's what it is. And there were some hairdressers. You'll find there are some hairdressers around Sydney that will do it. There's a Facebook site, I think it was saying about businesses. There's Facebook sites up to where businesses are posting up where they will serve people or not. Just be careful, because I found I ran into a restaurant that had put a post on that Facebook page, and the police had to come and see them. So it is more, I guess, having that quiet conversation with people, but you will find people that will do your hair. As I said, I've been seeing my hairdresser since I was in high school, so a lot of years now, over 20 years. Yeah, so hope that answers your question. Okay, but yeah, now I'll show you. I didn't get it. Okay, hi Catherine. My husband lost his job and had to retire because of COVID. I'm so sorry. Will he retire? He's going to get back on his feet. I do feel like maybe volunteering, but I feel like when it's all done, he's going to get back up and he's going to dust it off. And I do feel like maybe even part-time work that he might get, because I feel like he's not a sort of person who's going to just sit down. Right now, I feel like he's a bit, it's like, yeah, he's retired, but at the same time, it's not all happy. So I do see that I feel like, yeah, he's going to step up. Not full-time. I'm not going to say he's going to get full-time, but I do feel like part-time when this sort of blows over. Because I do feel like it's going to blow over. We just got to, stand our ground. I mean, I've already heard there's a pilot over here the next pilot is to work for Qantas, and he was just saying there's a lot of pilots now who are not passing their medicals due to it. So I think more of that stuff's going to happen. So they're going to need to rely on people who have, decided to get out of the way. But I don't see him just sitting down like this forever. I do feel like he's going to start planting the seeds, looking at where to go. I do see contract for him to sign as well. And I just feel like he's contemplating, but definitely husband's a very, very strong man. And I feel like, look, he had fights. He didn't make the decision lightly. And yeah, he walked away. But I do feel like that there's part-time work coming up for him when it sort of blows over. Maybe I feel like next year. So hi, Maria. Thank you. Thank you. So hi, Trish. Yeah, I have a good hairdresser. I'll just get my fringe. Yeah, Catherine, that was you that sent me money. Thank you very much. Yeah, and you paid the tip jar. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, YouTube to how to do it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty easy. And then I worked it out and I did it. So thank you. So hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am. Okay. Are there any messages from your guides? Let's see. Let's have a look here. I've just got to think about beware. Just be careful. Let's have a look here. There's a message. Slow and steady wins the race with you. It's time now to take your time with things, not rush and go through things thoroughly. Because if you rush things, it's going to be something that you miss out. It's also time for you where it is about manifesting that great abundance that you want to achieve as well. But planning on how you're going to get there. It's like you want to manifest something out of nothing, and it's not the way how it's all going to plan out for you. You've really got to start planting the seeds, and also coming down the track that what you want and what you're going to have in life is going to happen for you, and even spiritually, it's all going to happen as well for you. And the way that you connect to your guides is going to change. That your guides stand with you, and they want to start connecting with you. Start talking to them more, connecting, and by February next year, you're really going to have more of an intense connection, but a wonderful connection with your guides. You're going to be able to communicate more to them, and they're going to guide you more and giving you more spiritual gifts are coming to you by then as well. So I hope that helps you. So glad to hear you'll get some freedoms. Yeah. I know it's been long. It's been 4 months, but I guess from December, it'll be 6 months for me, for some of us, as well. But yeah, and I do feel like Manda's going to be for you too. You just got to hold it out. So hello, may I have a reading, please? Any messages from Spirit? So hi, Joy. Welcome to my channel. As I said, Kat, I know, but I just had, I guess I've just got people around me that, as I said, ask, I'm going to disclose who they are, but yeah, they saw me. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to get my hair done, and I was able to get it done. So, yep. Okay. So, yeah. So they're not supposed to, and I'm sure there'll be other people besides me around Sydney who would have done the same. As I said, if you're in Sydney, I'm happy. I guess give you contact details. But I'm not going to say who they are over here. But okay, so Joy. Let's see. May I have a reading, please? And messages from Spirit. Let's have a look. Connect to Joy. Joy, you have a heart of gold. want to say that I feel like you have a big heart. You have a really big heart, and I feel like with you that you do want peace in your life, and there is peace. I feel like that's going to come with you as well, and also like there's also freedom too. There's something with you too. You need to stand your ground with something in your life as well. That's coming up. I just see you really need to stand your ground and where you're going. And over these next, I'm going to say around 3 months, it is about networking with people as well to get where you're going to go. But there is there is a unity around you, or kind of people coming together. This everything will go into balance with you. So what you're after, the peace and the balance in life, it is going to start to happen with you. I guess from now till even beginning of next year. There is a lot of support that's going to gather around you and do what you have to do. I do feel like you're quite spiritual. I do feel like you hear. I feel like you get, like, if it's your intuition or you get spirit communicating with you. I do feel like that is happening. And I feel like maybe in your dreams, maybe it's your dreams that's where it's coming to as well. But also, I do feel like you've been a bit tired, feeling a bit run down, a bit tired. But there's also definitely unity around you and things coming together. And there's, I guess, imbalance. But the same about networking with you. We've got to start networking to get where you want to go. But definitely there's some stuff happening now to the end of the year for you. I feel like it's going to get more full on. Life's going to be a bit more faster for you too. Okay. So you got Mona. Hello. May I know, will I move far away from my place when I get a job this year or next year? Thank you in advance. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Will I move far away from my place when I get a job? Okay. Let me just see. When are you going to get a job this year? In terms of the job, I do feel like saying for January, for you, something about January is sticking out to me for you in terms of your job. It may not be exactly what you want, but it'll be something of opportunity coming up to you. And I do feel it could be January when it happens for you as well. Will you move far away? There will be a move, but how far you want to go is up to you. Really, I do see a move. I'm not too sure where you are around the world or whereabouts you are, but I do see wherever you are. I do see actually going and packing and leaving. I do see a car packed up and you're excited and you're moving. But I feel like that's early next year when that happens, because I do feel like January is when, I guess, a new opportunity coming up your way where things are going to blossom for you more, where you will get a job. It may not be exactly what you want, but it'll be something that's coming up and everything as well. I do see like there's email or written communication there coming up too of when this job opportunity is gonna come. It's gonna, because I do see your finances are gonna it's gonna go up for you as well. I do feel like there's a bit of anxiety with you. I feel like you're gonna take a deep breath and just relax a little bit too, and using your intuition. Just relax. I know sometimes it's very hard, but there's definitely celebrations around you. In terms of how far you're going to move from where you are now, I don't feel like you get. Well, I don't know how I'm thinking. Think is far, because I don't feel like you're moving down the street. You are going to be moving from. There is going to be like a fair distance. But I don't feel like it's going to be like just down the street. It's going to be a bit further than that. But you're all packed up and ready to go next year. Kind of hope that helps. So hello, Christina A. Hi, what is Ivan's mindset when it comes to him and me now moving forward? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay. All right. I kind of feel a bit confused with him. Like there's the thing about wanting to try, wanting to go forward, but it's also, again, I feel maybe you're not sure about it as well. I feel like something about trust. There's something about trust being broken, or trust isn't there, and it's about repairing that trust before, I guess, you guys can even move forward. Because I feel like without it, there's just going to be an element of always not trust as well. So let's have a look. I do find there's a lot of written communication, whether it be by text messages, or there's communication there, but I feel like it's written by email, by phone, rather than more face to face. And there's a tug of war in this relationship too. It's like where you're going, but I keep on feeling someone's confused. I just feel very confused about where you're going. Someone also is, I don't know if it's you or him, but there's just angry. There's a lot to sort out before you guys, I guess, can move forward together as one. And if these problems that you're having aren't mend, I don't feel like it's going to work long term. So I kind of hope that helps. It's like you need to just knit things out to move on. Okay, so you're from India. Oh, okay, because I'm a bit confused. Do you have any plans of coming to Australia? I can't come in now, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, January for you. So Steph, hi Danielle in Canada. So hello from hello Canada. I wanted to move to Mexico, but our crazy PM has been leaving the country starting October. Yeah, none of us can leave. Vax or no vax can't leave us here. For a little while, I think it's going to be that way for everybody, and I don't think, as I said before, my last live, I don't feel good about travel. I just don't feel good about planes in general. I just really don't feel good. I mean, anything can happen with pilots at the moment. And there's a lot of plane crashes happening around the world. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but there's a lot of plane crashes that I'm seeing. So I just don't feel good about flying. Okay, let's have a look. Look, for you going to Mexico, I feel like it could happen. I'm going to say maybe even mid next year, possibly, when this could happen for you, or even 2023, coming in. Next year's going to be crazy, especially once Jupiter goes into Aries. It's going to be a bit of, I guess, war, but fighting, anger is going to come around with all this that's going on. Next year, people are just going to take it. So there's definitely going to be more movement coming up with all this stuff next year. So, look, I feel like it could go there, but I'm feeling it could even be like 2023. It's not going to be, well, not this year for sure. I feel like all these politicians, I know politicians are corrupt, but they're all connected. I really have been saying this from the get-go. They are all in this together. They're all connected with this. And it's like when one falls, they're all going to fall down. Or I mean, I guess for us with our PM, he changes, depending what's happening in the world, he changes. So it will come on once whatever happens to Biden happens, I feel like things are going to start changing a little bit too with everybody as well. Did you notice last year when Americans, you had Trump in power, it was the rest of the world were not as it wasn't like it was now. They weren't pushing it as much. But then as soon as Biden gets in, and it's like amp up pushing. because he has an agenda. Because who's controlling it all has an agenda. There's something going to happen. This is all going to break down coming into this year. And I feel like, especially when Jupiter goes into Aries, I just feel like things are going to start happening as well. But anyway, let's just see where you move for you when you're going to move, what's going to happen. It's like with all you Canadians, look, I see more of you guys protesting. I do see more people gathering out and coming on, I guess, the unvax side, because I feel like it's, and I do see you guys start pushing back, and I feel like that's going to start happening next year, where you are going to start pushing back, all of you. You will get, you are going to walk away. So I do feel like, there is movement there. I got this card out with the infinity symbol with the lion. There's courage there with you. There's strength as well. I'm not sure if you're going to move by yourself, because I do feel like you have someone that's loyal around you, maybe a loyal friend or someone loyal, or someone going with you, because I don't know if you're going by yourself. And I do feel like it will happen because you're planting the seeds, and I'm going to say mid next year, in 2023, possibly when this could happen for you. So I want to say, don't lose your sight on it just yet. Don't give up, because as we know in this world, nothing stays the same. There will always changes that does happen. And those is I can see it's causing you a bit of like emotional stuff that's going on, and especially with you around the home. Like, you just really want to be able to close this door on this chapter of your life and be able to start fresh and start new. I don't know if you're a Leo, or you just need to show the courage of a lion, or you like a Leo, like a very brave, big heart person as well. But you will find your peace, okay? You will find your peace. You will find your harmony. You're getting stronger. But definitely, I do see that door to Mexico opening up, but not just yet for you as well. The mandates will end around the world. They will end, because, they will end. There's something else coming, so it's not going to be the same. Okay, so people, Moonlight, do you see my spirit team or have any messages for me for the beginning of this week? Okay, I actually do TikTok. I actually do readings on every week with TikTok, and I also put it on my social media for every week. 3 cards spread that I do every week. Okay, let's see your spirit team. I do see one guide, I feel like, with you, and it's like a female, but they're an Egyptian female. I feel like a very skinny lady that I do see with you. What's the message for you for this week? Beginning of the week, this week. It's like you're at a bullet gate, like you're ready to charge at the gate. You need to just hold back a little bit. I'm gonna say this week, I'm just gonna put one card out for you for this card. Just gonna take one card out for you for the card for the week. Let's have a look what this card's gonna be. This week for you, it's gonna be, I guess, your inner strength, your inner power. Also, by the end of this week, there's going to be a lot of change. Potentially love for you coming into this week. Like, I saw the lovebirds are standing out to me in this card. If I can see, you can't see. Up the, where are we? Yeah, there's like 2 lovebirds up here in this part of the card, and that's standing out to me. So potentially there's love there for you this week as well. So maybe more romance coming up as well. It's like you've had to I'm going to say also this week is about jumping one thing to the next. Like, there's a lot of things you're going to be doing, like here, there, jumping one thing through the next, but also keeping your cool, keeping your temper under check as well. But also this card, I feel like it's all about nature, going in within, but definitely is about shining and standing your ground. There's definitely some changes coming in for you this week as well. There's also a wolf. A wolf. I don't know if wolf means anything to you, but I see a wolf there as a spirit person there for you, or I guess a connection animal for you as well coming in. Okay, so hi Maureen. Yes, you're right. I've been feeling nervous, uneasy about life. Thank you. It's okay. So blue butterfly. Hey, what are the true feelings of my boyfriend about me having twin boys? Hey. What are the true feelings of my boyfriend about me having twin boys? One of you is excited because I feel like when someone's excited, I don't know if it's you or him, but someone's excited. See. I feel like he's very a bit nervous, I guess, about having the twin boys. I guess it's just nervous, but there's also expectations of what he wants. I feel like this man's already planning about what these boys are going to be like, what he's going to do, as well. But at the same time, he gets and there's a nervousness, I guess nerves. He doesn't want to stuff it up. He wants to do it right. He needs to learn just to go, take one day at a time and go with the flow. He will have a beautiful connection with these children, and he will be a good dad. I do see him playing like games with them. I see they're going to get a bit older. I feel like he'll like it's like do a bit of sports. I don't know if he's a football fan or not, but I'm seeing a football there. So with these boys will be into football, but I feel like he'll be very understanding with them. He's just I can see him getting a bit frustrated at first, but he just needs to, go with the flow, but just be patient. And he is going to be a good dad. And I do see um, when they're born, I guess his things that he's worried about, concern, will also go out the window because he'll be very focused on the boys. Okay, and I feel like I just feel like give it some time, because the first few months I feel like it's going to be maybe a little bit stressful because you are having twins, but I also see a third person coming in to help out as well. So I do feel like you're going to have a helper there helping you both. So hi Ray, thank you so much, Danielle. Funny you mentioned the job. My friend is trying to set me up with a part-time online, through her old company. Cross fingers, yeah, I could see something else coming up for you. So don't worry. Yeah, look, I was stressed too this week for my own day job too. But yeah, hopefully things work out, because it is a stressful time. I'm start thinking, oh my God, we're gonna do. But yeah. So hi Randy. Anything spirit would like me to know? I'm a Leo. So you're very proud, but Leos are proud people. They have big hearts. They're ruled by the sun. They're family people. They like to go out. They have a little bit of an ego with them. Let's have a look. Spirit, what would the spirit want you to know? Be careful what you choose. Just like maybe this is about this week. I'm not sure, but think about be careful what you choose as well. You might be given a gift this week. I just feel like we're getting a gift. Like it's like a surprise. I see you a bit excited about something coming up for you, as well. Yeah, be careful what you. It's like be careful what you choose. It's not the time to be choosy, but be careful what you're going to be choosing, what you're going to be doing, something because the choice you're going to make, or something you're choosing. And I just feel like just be careful what you pick as well, because sometimes with Leos they can be very eager. And like my mum was just seeing someone this week, and instead of just being my mum has big ideas. I find Leos have the big ideas. It's like go hard or go home with Leos. It's like they don't want just a small house; they want a big house. They want a big. It's like everything's bigger, better with Leos. That's what I find sometimes with them, and it's I guess just be it's reasonable. But that's what I'm getting. Is be careful. Think about careful what you choose. The income's going to come in for you. Money's going to come in for you as well. So I don't know if you worry about money or not, but money, it will come in for you. But again, I mean a lot for next year. But again, with you, it's like this year, it's just about riding out the wave and see what comes. But just think about being careful what you choose. So hi, Mr. T. Do you have any information about what the world would be like in the next decade after the COVID stuff ends? Okay, as I said, COVID's a smokescreen. I don't believe it's. I believe people are getting sick. I feel like yes, there's other stuff that's going to come out with this, but COVID's a smokescreen, and I feel like once we get revealed what it's actually about, we're all going to be pretty angry. That's for sure. You know what? I feel like looking back on this time and generations to come, we're going to look pretty silly. Unfortunately, that's what I feel like. I feel like people are going to look at us very silly when they look back at us. For reasons. I mean, some people, yes, they feel like they're they've chosen to take that thing in the arm, and everyone has to do what they have to do. I've always said that you have to do what you feel you have to do. However, some of the reasons that people are getting it, and I guess the outcomes we're going to find of it, we're going to look very silly, very silly. When people look back in history at us, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. But in saying that, I guess they're going to learn about how governments are run and how manipulate things as well. So society will evolve again, but as I said, humanity they haven't learned from past mistakes that have happened in the past. So let's hope after this is all over, let's hope that I guess we learn, and we're going to go, in the future, we actually learn from mistakes and we learn. Let's just hope that we learn. Okay. Yeah, I know. I keep on seeing him walk away in handcuffs. I keep on seeing his party distancing themselves from him. So I feel like things are going to maybe come out of this corruption thing that started up with him. He at the moment he's got some pretty big block. I just feel like he thinks he's, yeah, he's making things up as he goes along. This guy, I really feel like he's making it up as he goes along. I feel like there's going to be riots down there in Melbourne soon. I really feel like there's going to be things coming up ahead. I mean, I know there was meant to be a rally on yesterday, but I don't know if it actually happened or not. But yeah, he needs to just. I still see a target on his back, so I feel like he needs to be a bit careful. Hi Trish, could you please tell me what Christmas looks like for me? What happened that changed my nephew's feeling towards me? Oh, it's not good. Let's have a look here. I feel really sad with you. I feel sad. Christmas. So you with your nephew, I don't feel like it's going to change by Christmas. I'm just feeling very sad and not knowing what. There's something about your nephew having a change of mind. His change of mind, change of heart. I also feel like there's someone in his ear been talking to him and he's been taking notice of as well. That's also what's going on, manipulation there with him too. But there's also a part of him as well that he likes to get what he wants, and then it's a bit of a difference with him. Like I feel like everyone has a nice side of them, everyone has a compassionate side, but there's a third party involved with this as well. Now, in terms of you with your Christmas, I feel like it's probably going to be maybe a smaller Christmas for you with like intimate people. I am feeling a bit. Make the most of it. I'm going to say make the most of of it. Okay, no matter how many people you have, big or small gathering, I just want to say to you, make the most of it. Make it as special as you can, and try and we've all been through a tough year this year, and just know you've made it. I was watching Alpha the Leo King, and he was saying, I think it was last week, this week, where he was like, I think it was deep astrology, and he was like, "Congratulations, you made it this far." Because all I can say is, "Congratulations, you made it this far." And we've got to pat ourselves on the back. We've made it through this. We've made it this far through this really horrid time. It really has. Now, I feel like everyone likes Christmas. I like Christmas too. It's a good time of year. But however, I do feel like a bit like your world's been tipped upside down as well. And it's what I want to say. Just do, because I can see you're feeling a bit down. I said, okay, I'm feeling down. So I say to you, just if you want to put on some loud music, Christmas, just dance. Just do what makes you happy, okay? To help with your Christmas. Just do what makes you feel happy. That's what I'm going to say. Whatever it is, just do what makes you feel happy. To try and, mix up the energy around you as well. So I hope that helps with you. And I know it's pat yourself on the back. We think we all need to pat ourselves on the back and give us a break. We've gone through this. Okay, so hey, Swaggy Star. What are the true intentions of the Taurus guy with me, does he want a committed relationship? Just by a phone. I feel like there's a lot of phone action going on with this person as well. I feel like this guy wants fun. I'm not too sure if he wants a committed relationship or not. I feel like he wants fun. Whether you can turn that fun into something more, I'm not sure. Thing with Tauruses is that Tauruses are very stubborn people. They don't like change. They're very stubborn. They're very tunnel vision. They got their tunnel vision. That's them. But they like good food. They like good music. They like to be comfortable as well. They can tend to be good with money, but they're very stubborn people. So if you're looking for someone that's going to be more flexible and go with the flow, he's probably not going to be your guy. And I feel like his intentions is to have fun. Just be careful with wherever you're sending him. I guess messages that. Just be careful what you're sending him, because I feel like he's showing other people as well. So I just want to say, whatever you're showing him or whatever you're sending him through, whichever means you're doing it through, I'm not sure, but I'm seeing him like showing people stuff. So I want to say, if you want to, don't, I guess, try, if you want to say something deep, do it in person, or whatever just be careful what you're sending him, because I feel like he's not the only person who's seeing it. So I'm just going to say that. This. So hi from Canada. So hi. Okay, you're welcome, Danielle. Thank you. And don't forget, guys, I do have that tip jar there that I did put up also on my YouTube account too. So thank you, Maria. Hi, Ladybird. You want a relationship? Do you want a relationship reading? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look here with you. Okay, I need to use these cards for you. Okay. I've got that Mariah Carey song. I don't like Mariah Carey. I don't like her. But I have a song in my head of hers, that Love Takes Time song. Okay, let's see. What have we got for you? Look, I know you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting for someone. I know you're waiting, but I still see someone around you. I know I read for you before with love, and I just feel like, I don't know if it's you or someone else, maybe not, but I just see, so there's someone waiting distance there with you as well. I don't know if you're looking for, so I don't know if it's you or this partner, this man that's kind of come around you. It's good. That's good. Love, I'm going to say love is coming for you, okay? There is going to be love. It may not be the way you want it to be, maybe be different the way you want it to be, but I am getting a symbol. I can see someone around you. Now, this is a Capricorn, so either they're Capricorn, they're like Capricorn, so you're looking for someone who's very hardworking, very structured, organized, pre-plans everything as well. Capricorns like to stick by the rules. They will bend them if no one's watching, like my Capricorn moon. So, I will bend the rules if no one's watching. I think some of us do that too. But there's, don't think you're going to be like left on the shelf, because I see someone there around you. So, and they even got the Lovers card that came out. So I do feel like, and I know you're wanting it to come around, and you're saying why, but just be patient, because this person is going to come around you. They're going to come from behind. So I feel like you're really not going to be expecting it, but this person works hard. I do feel like there's money with this person as well. There's this thing they're going to want your trust as well with them. They don't want to burden you with stuff, but your wishes, it is going to come. Now, I'm not getting a time frame, but I do see someone around you. So I feel like they're going to come maybe it could even be next year. I just want to say, just hold on tight, because for you, it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride at the moment with you. So hold on tight. It's like on a ride, and you hold on tight, because it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. But I just feel like there is someone coming up around you, if not with you already. But I feel like it's more of a Capricorn energy. Oh, yeah, that's where my tip jar is. Yes, on the homepage next to the Instagram logo. I had to put it up so you can see the whole thing, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it all. So hi Lisa Marie. Hi Danielle, thank you for your message. I've been waiting 2 months now to hear from be from a medical situation. Do you see a hearing back soon? 2 months, that's a long time. Oh, goodness me. It's a long time. Now, I have a lot of problems, and I'm a C lady now. She's wonderful. She's helped me so much. But before then, I was going to like doctors and the specialists, and I couldn't get anything. And I finally got a specialist, got a diagnosis, and then he said he couldn't help me. It was not great. Let's see for you. Okay, so you're maybe 2 months. Look, I'm gonna say by December, you're gonna hear something by December. That's what I feel like. There is a bit of relief. You're gonna. There's also something about a stage 2. You're really unsure, and you're really trying to, I guess, see. And health is when our health is down, it's really not great, and we're trying to see, why is our body not working the way it should. Even when I saw my lady this week, and she was saying that capsicums were not agreeing with me, and I was like, oh my god, I had to cut out sugar, I had to cut out all these different things, and I'm like, no, there's still not great. But she said, just cut it down every 4 days. So I understand. Although I don't feel like we've got the same issues. I feel like yours is maybe a bit more than what I'm going through. But I do feel like by December you're going to hear something by December as well. And I do feel like there could be a procedure that might have to undertake as well with that too. But I feel like you're going to be okay. But yeah, by December. So hi, Cool Cream 95. Hello. Okay, I have a question. Will I be reading? Will I be reality shifting soon? I believe in shifting realities. I got close to it once, but couldn't realize. I don't know what you mean by shifting realities. I'm not really I don't know a lot about that. That's something I don't really do myself. I think that this is our reality and this is where we're in, but who knows? Are you looking about astral traveling? Is that what you're going on about? Because I feel like astral traveling is something that I feel like you could possibly do, and I do see that coming in, but under the guidance of people who know. So I do feel like there's some sort of like circle you're going to be part of, or some sort of like class or circle. But I see more of it being astro travel, what I see for you coming in. And that could be in parts of early next year where you find that group if you're not sitting with them already. So I hope that kind of helps your question. Because to me, we're just Hi, Virgo Queen. Good evening. So here, it is afternoon. But 12+2 here. Good evening. Which one of these two will be my boyfriend and me? Him. Which one of these two will be my boyfriend and me be living in together? The townhome or the 3-story home? Townhome. Oh, I mean townhouse. Sorry, okay, townhouse. So you mean you've got 2 boyfriends? Is that what you're meaning, Virgo Queen? Let's see. Okay. All right. There's one clear boyfriend that I can see that's going to stand out. The other one is the one that I'm looking for. I feel like this man's tall and slim. I'm going to say he's the one that you're going to be moving in. I do feel like it's going to be I think it's a townhouse. Well, we call it here townhouse, or I live in a townhouse myself here. I don't feel like the 3-story, but I could be wrong. I don't feel like you're going to be in a big house. I feel like it's more the small house. And it's going to be the guy that you trust the most. If it's this 2, I feel like the guy that you trust the most is the one that's going to be winning your heart as well. you like a lot of choices, but I feel like if you don't just commit to one anyway, you will have none. So I do feel like the one that you trust the most is going to be the one that you end up being with. The one that's very, I guess, steady as well, more reliable. He has a set income. He's very structured, and he's a bit of a planner as well. So he has a plan. Like he will get to the bigger house, but he has a plan of how to get there. So it kind of helps me with that question. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. So, hi, Jaylin. Do you see anything with our Canadian PM? Okay, so he was the young guy, wasn't he? Let me look him up. Let me have a look. See what this man looks like. See what I'm dealing with here. Okay. So, Canada PM. This guy is very confident in himself, but he's very sneaky into. I'm gonna say he's very underhanded, and I feel like how he got into power by making sneaky deals as well. I'm gonna say he's a bit underhanded. He didn't get into power, I guess, by a fairness or the. I feel like he sort of jumped through few hoops by I feel like this man's kind of sold his soul. So I feel like whatever his agreements he's made or whatever he's doing, he's kind of sold his soul and he kind of thinks that he's up top now. But with always that comes tumbling down because only so far you can go up before you come down as well. He's he's not very trusting. He's very manipulating as well. And again, he's part of it. He's being a puppet, so he's being controlled too. Like he thinks he has the power, but he's being controlled too by someone else above him. Like there's there, and I feel like he's somehow in this again with the United States. There's something weird going on with all this stuff. There really is. Um, but we cut down Biden. I think there's going to be a lot of things that come out. There's weird things going on here. Um, He may last a full term. However, it's not going to be easy for him. It's not going to be an easy. I'm not sure if you like us has 4 years in term. It's not all 3 years, whatever it is. He might make it, but I can see his tails in between his legs. So I feel like he's going to be sorry for some of the stuff he's done, and I do feel like he's going to have to eat some maybe humble pie coming into maybe even be next year of when things change. Because I just feel like there's going to be a big revolt against him. I do feel like the people. I always hear that Canadians are very polite people. I've never been to Canada, and I haven't really met any Canadians to have a good conversation with them. So I don't know a lot, but I do feel like I have heard that they're quite polite people. But I do feel like there's going to be more protests and more things up, especially coming to next year when we've got Jupiter in Aries. I just feel like because Aries is war, Jupiter is luck, but Aries is it's war, it's anger, it's frustration, there's strength too. So it can also bring out the strength. So it's going to be it's a stronger energy that's going to come out with this. And I do feel like he's going to be very sorry because I do feel like your COVID cases are going to jump up high. Because I feel like it's the immune system with this thing that's going around. He's not in favor for the people, that's for sure. So that's what I see with him. Yeah, he'll be cut down, but it might be from the inside. So he may have a turnaround in what he does. But I feel like, unfortunately, I think if America falls, we all fall. So I feel like once whatever's going to happen to Biden happens in America, it's going to start changing things too. But he's gonna be a lot of stress, and I do feel like he's going to age a lot over this next term that he's in. He's going to age a lot, and he's kind of going to wish that he sort of didn't get in. There's a tough use I feel like coming up for him as well. When's his birthday? What's his star sign by any chance? So what's his? Because apparently now he had more power. I saw the changes coming, and the changes. But I think he had more power now. It's born December 25th. So he's a Capricorn. He'd be a Capricorn. So he's 10 years older than me. So he's coming to. He'd be at the beginning of Capricorn. So he's gone through the Pluto, gone through the Saturn. Yeah. Watch this space. I might try during the week and see if I can get his astrology chart. See if I can find out his astrology chart if I can. I might have a look at it if I can. I know America usually easy to find. England's pretty easy to find. Australia, not so much easy, but I'll check with you guys, see. Yeah, the planets, it's going to be, this crazy time's going to be ahead. We're not yet. There's some stuff coming up. I know. Yes, you can ask a question, Jaylene. I'm currently a contractor, and my contract was just extended, and I'm negotiated better pay just this month. However, I am looking for something stable. Can you tell me when I will find something permanent? Okay. Let's have a look here. For you, look, I feel like the contract you got, there's something about I don't know if it's going to be extended 6 times or there's a 6-month extension on that's going to be coming up. I do feel like, though, there's more stability next year with you in the contract. I don't see you out of work. I see you getting money, and I feel like you're a good saver because I feel like there's more money coming in. You're saving it too. But I am feeling, I'm going to say maybe even mid next year where it is, but it's like you're making your own money too. I feel like you're a contractor, so it is kind of making your own money. But I do see, it's like at the moment, it's like as soon as you put your foot down, there's something there to catch your fall. So it's like you keep going, and I thought that's going to keep happening. But there will be, I feel like mid next year is when you're going to find it's a bit more stability for you in terms of your work, when you can probably just plan on going ahead. Because I do feel like there's going to be a long-term contract coming up for you to sign, and it couldn't be with the same company that you're with as well, because they don't want to lose you. As they don't want to, they're happy with you at the moment, and they want you to stay. So it could very well be with that. However, I do feel like someone else could come in and try and steal you away, because I feel like you're very good at what you do and you're a good worker. So I do feel like there's more money. I can see like a wallet, and it's money's coming out of this wallet that you've got putting money in. So I feel like more money's coming up to you. You're very good at money. Hi. Change in my life. You want to change in your life? Is that what you mean? When change is going to be in your life? I feel like with you, you're sitting back ready to make the change or just waiting for it to happen. But I feel like with you, you're going to have to start putting things in place to make it happen. And you're going to start being more proactive. I'm going to say by February next year, even maybe like December, going to be more proactive in getting to where you want to go as well. You're just you want your life to change. If something's not working for you and you can't get the change, try something else or look at something else to change that. That's what I try and do. Focus on something that I can change and one of the things that you're not. And then just go into that energy. Are we going to win this battle with the mandates? Yeah, there's something bigger coming. Guys, I said this is a smoke screen. And we're going to deal with the repercussions of everything that's going on too. So once they start listening and things are happening, and I still think there's something happening with China too. Yeah. We'll win, okay? The people will win. I have faith in humanity, and I have faith in people. And I do feel like people will win, okay? And I always say, but this is about no matter everybody has their breaking point. Everyone has their point where they cannot take it anymore. Everyone does. Even the most patient, I'm very patient, and I have my breaking point. The most patient person in the world has their breaking point. I don't care who they are. So there's only so much they can push and push and push. before it's going to push back. And I feel like there's a pushback coming up next year for sure. And people just aren't going to want to take it anymore. It is getting pushed. It is getting hard and ridiculous too. Okay, hi Gypsy Goddess. Thank you, awesome. Thank you for the clarity. I wasn't sure if it was time to move on from. Thank you. Difficult to find it. Found it. How do I do that? I mean, I can put the link in the comments. I could do that. I just looked up on the YouTube channel and it told me how to put it. It told me how to put it there. So I can get the link and put it maybe in the chat. So maybe next time I'll put it in the chat, the link that way. Perhaps I can do it like that if that's easier. Try that. Because I'm just new to it, so I just looked up on channel. I looked up basic YouTube videos how to put it in. That's how it said. So I can maybe I'll try putting it in the link in here. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that for you, Catherine. Thank you though. Thank you though. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. So think it's okay. No worries. That was very true. We are both very excited about. Yeah, it's just an exciting time. I'd be excited too. Hope all is well. Thank you. Who will be this third person helping us with the boys? Nanny or family member? I possibly feel like it could be a family member than a nanny. I mean, you're in England. You have nannies in England. The nanny might come later, but I feel like at first it could be a family member that helps you out. I don't know if it's your mum, but I feel like there's someone's mum or there's another lady there who's very excited about this too. She's very excited. There, I don't know if it's like your mum or does like someone that's close to you. And I feel like this lady's an older lady, like not talking like old, but we're talking older than you, like a reasonable age, a mature age. And I feel like she's just very delighted and very excited, and she really wants to help you guys out. I do feel like this lady's so excited as well. Mr. T, I'm in the COVID restrictions laws, and they will end. I feel like they cannot last. They will end. The people will rise up, especially next year. But I said, I think we're all looking at America. Have you not noticed? For some reason, I mean, like Italy did their passport. Italy sort of did their own thing. Not Italy, sorry, France did their own thing. But it's kind of like backlashing them. I don't know what's happening now in France. I'm not too sure, but I did see sort of backlashing out on them. But it's like, yeah, that's what I say. I just feel like when the head, and it's all comes from America, because they all come from America. You got that Fauci guy, you got those other pharmaceutical companies, all come from America. When the top domino falls, they're all going to fall. And people are going to rise up. So, we just need to hold strong, so they hold the line. But yeah. But they will end. I feel like December's coming up for me, November coming up. I mean, even a long way, and November was coming up for me, I guess, for Sydney. So the passport would end here as well. Borders to open up, I feel like possible next year. I mean, we might need to get those. They might just let the vaccinated in, I guess, Australia travel with the first, but eventually it will go. It will go. I have faith it will go. Humanity, this is not going to be forever. It is not. The Alex trying to push the golden age to become godlike. They also, yeah, and I do feel like there's still I feel like the shortages are coming still, and I do feel like it's going to be something with that power coming up too. I do feel like there's something going on with that too. I mean, I'm preparing. So yeah, there's still some stuff going on. No worries. Okay. It's okay, Trish. So, Corpin, you're from the UK. Hi. Okay, let's have a look. Thank you, Manny. Call him. That's okay. Hey, Danielle. Does Spirit think I should go down? Yeah. Well, you can. That's your choice. I guess spiritual path is it's a big thing, to go down, to go down with. I'm not sure if you're smoking, but I feel like you need to stop smoking. I mean, do what you want to do, but I just feel like I just feel like no smoking. I can see you smoking. I just feel like say stop smoking. If you are, could be wrong. I'm tasting it. Some sort of smoking. I'm going to say that. Because you need to be a clean mind when you do go down this path. If you're looking at developing your gifts, you got to have a clear mind with it as well. Can't be foggy. So I will say that I do feel like tarot with you. I do feel like tarot cards are with you, but make sure you stay in the light. Just make sure you find I guess someone who works in the light. And I do feel like you could go well as well. I was going to say with you as well. You need to sage. I feel like you need to sage your house as too. Just sage. Give your house a good sage. I want to say with you as well. And meditation is the key. I mean, I try. I don't meditate as much as I should, but I find it hard. But I just feel like with you, I feel like you're always on the go. You're always a bit rushed, and you just center yourself. But yeah, it's a choice. But definitely, I going down. I haven't looked back, and I like it. So, um, so Maureen, do my parents have any messages for me? I just get stay strong, Maureen. Stay strong. Be proud of who you are. They raised you to be a very proud person, and they're saying, stand in your power and be proud of who you are. Never think less of yourself than what you are, because you've been raised. Him saying you've been raised to be standing in your power and your truth, who you are as well. They're very proud of you, what you achieved and where you've come in life. They're together in spirit, and they're holding their hands. I feel like they're together, so I feel like they're quite loving towards each other. They had their moments down here, but in spirit they've worked things out. But with you, they're saying stand in your power. That's what I'm getting clearly for you. So hi, Catherine. When do you see my son-in-law becoming a permanent resident in the USA? He's from India and has been waiting for over a year. I feel like it's like on a seesaw. Like he's like up and down with this. He loves America. I want to say that he loves America. I can see him with the flag around him. I feel like he really likes it there, and I do feel like he wants to stay. The permanency, I feel like it's going to happen. It's a bit touch and go, and I feel like it's part of it's to do with the bit of the government stuff over there that's going on. Tell him not to lose sight. I feel like he's there a test there, because I feel like there's some sort of test. I can see him writing a test, and I do feel like he's going to pass. I feel like he's going to pass and do really well, whatever the written testing that's there. So I feel like he'll go back to India, but for short trips. So I do feel like he's more American. See him loving America, and I just want to say to him, don't give up. It could even be next year that he becomes permanent there too. Because I don't feel like he wants to go back to India to live. I feel like he wants to stay as well. But I do get a tick, so I do feel like he will stay. I could be wrong, but I do feel like he'll stay. But I do feel like he loves America. It's got him interrupting that flag. And I feel like he's going to get in the 90s. Like, I just feel like the tests that they do, he's going to get like in the 90s. So, hi there. Okay, will I get into an American university or Canadian with a school scholarship? Which one? I feel like possibly which one? I feel like possibly you'll get into American one. I'm leaning more towards America than the Canadian university. you have big hopes, big dreams as well. So I just feel like it's hard because I feel like you align more with the Canadian stuff, but the America is standing out to me more with you. And it's going to be a big adventure, and it's going to change your life when you go there as well. And it's going to be a very, I guess, cultural. It's going to be like a cultural diff. Like you're going to have like reality check, a cultural check. That's how I can say it. When you go, because I feel like also you're living in the dorm there as well. It's going to cost you some money. It's going to cost, but don't worry. If you keep your studies, you'll go well. And I feel like you're possibly even getting a job there too. I'm just feeling more, yeah. So you go, maybe you get a choice of two, but the America is sending more out to me than Canada is. Will I start content creation 2022, or maybe do streams? Been thinking of becoming a gaming streamer and hoping to be successful. I feel like you're going to start 2022, but start whenever you're ready, whenever you want. Just start. That's what I did. I just started whenever I just started. I think I started last year for mine. Yeah, last year. My first one was February. So I started in January, but I filmed February horoscopes. So it is a long process as well. It's hard. It's hard work. The gaming sector, I don't know because I'm not a gaming thing, but I do see there big things. But I do see you could do well because I am seeing another person I know who does gaming things. She's a celebrity. She was a wrestler, and she does the gaming things. Because I follow her on Instagram. So I do feel like you could be good with it. Just try not to get to control your life so much as well. But you might even start in February. But I see. You could go and be successful. Just do when you feel. You can even start now if you want to. But I feel like it's better. I feel like you got to get the stuff together. I feel like you haven't got everything there yet. So hi, Targan. Okay, so next one, and I'll probably start finishing up. I would love to hear from my grandparents. Do they have anything to say about what's going on in the world right now? Much love. I don't think they would be very happy about what's going on in the world. I'm going to say that because I feel like it's like rubbish. I'm not too sure you are in the world, but I feel like you're not from Sydney. I feel like you're not from here because I am getting an accent with these people that are talking to me, and I like the newspaper. They're like tearing up the newspaper, so I feel like they're not too happy with what's happening around the world, and they just want people to be reunite. And it's like people haven't learned from World War II, and I guess I don't say our grandparents. My grandmother went through a lot in World War II, depression. They've had it hard. And I guess for us, we've been too spoiled. And now, we're being too spoiled myself. We're all being spoiled. But with your grandparents, it's just like they're in disbelief and they can't believe it. But they're like, you're going to rise from this and you are going to get up higher and stronger from what you're going through. And they're even saying, don't believe the governments. Saying, don't believe the governments as well. We have a bit like a Freedom Friday, your grandparents. So I hope that kind of helps. When I see your grandparents, they I feel like they were from, I guess, wartime as well. Like they're dancing. I don't feel like dancing, but to me they're dancing. I'm hearing like old, very old music, like wartime music. Like they're dancing with each other. So I do feel like they were quite close, or they were in love. They're happy together well. But I feel like with your grandmother, there was also maybe when she was choosing I guess when she had suitable people around to choose who's going to be with her. I see someone else in the background with her too. So I feel like perhaps if maybe she had other loves besides meaning I was like, meaning maybe even before she met your grandfather, as well. There's just someone else in the background there too. I see. But with you, they're saying you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom, and you have a lot to give people. And they're saying just don't give up. And they're trying to push you forward in life too. It's like you're not wanting to go any further, but they're wanting to push you further. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like possibly because I feel like it's going to be a lot of money that it's going to cost you. So book it in. You might get something worthwhile, but I still feel like it's going to cost you a little bit of money too. Like a student loan, maybe you have to get out, but there is a chance of scholarship that you can get. And I feel like you might get something, but I'm not sure. You might have more of a chance to get the Canadian scholarship, but I just feel America is better. Look, all I'm going to say is you're going to be sorting some things out, but you are going to make it, okay? There's some sorting things out, but it's just, yeah, I just feel like it's going to take a bit of money. You might get a little bit of a scholarship, but there's this, I just feel like there's something about money there with you. Okay, so I did recently start again after a year without smoking, and the energy in my house isn't the best. I'm working on moving. Thank you. That's okay. Yeah, just sage everything. Just sage. Do a good. I just like do good saging. But yeah, and just yeah. Okay, I've been trying to save up pocket money for it, and my mum said I can have money to save up for gamble. Yeah. Look, I don't know what you need. I don't know how it works with the gaming stuff. I'm not sure. But I mean, like for me, I just got my Surface Pro. Surface Pro is what I use to film my horoscopes. I do cooking stuff and I TikToks. I use my phone. But yeah. But yeah, that's what I do. So, but yeah, you'll do it. You'll be fine. Okay, everybody. So, I'll quick Lisa. It's the medical board I'm waiting to hear from, and they're making a decision hopefully in my favor. Yeah. I feel like by December. I do feel like by December. Okay, everybody. So I've got to sort out when I'm going to do my other live this week. So I'm just trying to sort out what I'm going to do. Oh, you're a bit late, Misty. Oh, you're a bit late. Sorry, my cat's just stepped off. Yeah, you're a bit late. And so I'm looking at doing it either the Friday night or Saturday night. Just probably Saturday night, just depends, because I'm also going to film the horoscopes for next month for November. This year's just flying by, really, hasn't it? Okay. So yes, I hope you have a good week, and I'll just post my socials when I do the next one. But yeah, the nighttime one that I do. So probably Thursday, probably Friday night or Saturday night, probably more Saturday night, to see how I do my schedule and what I have to do, and get the horoscopes filmed at least, to get them up ready by the 1st of November. Okay, so I hope you all have a good week, and thank you all for tuning in. So next time I will try and I'll get that PayPal link and put it in the comment section of the live, and put it up just to make it easier there for the tip jar. So thank you so much for everyone for joining me, and I'll see you for next week. I hope you all have a good thing. Remember, I am here for private readings. Just remember too, I am in Australia, Sydney time. So I think if you go on my Facebook page, Lady D Psychic Parties, it might be easier to look at timing as well. But yeah, my prices are Australian prices. So it's $60 Australian for half an hour, 90 Australian for the 45 minutes, and then 120 Australian for the hour. So thank you. And yep, thank you for my cat. Well, you're a bit late, Misty. You're a bit late. Okay. All right, everyone. So I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. So bye for now.